So I'm Al Smith. I'm chairperson of the Department of Kinesiology at Michigan State University, and it's a great pleasure to present this year's Professional Achievement Award winner, Dr. Sally Nogle. Dr. Nogle has been at MSU since 1983, so she's a longtime Spartan. She did do her doctorate in our department, and that was early 2000s, was it?
Yep, 2001.
2001. And we're super proud of all her great achievements, and she has agreed. She's in California. I'm here in Michigan. We're going to do the fireside chat recorded so that everybody can learn a little bit from her on our website where we list all of our awardees. So first, I'd love to hear about your fondest memories of being a student at MSU.
My fondest memories are actually the interactions with everybody. I enjoyed my classes. My first class was Dr. Rashline, and it was a wonderful class with other PhD students, and it started off in the summer, and it started off my education really well. So we really had a good time, and I learned a lot. So, what you learn in those classes is invaluable. I mean, it makes you think and makes you get better. But more so, it's the connections I had, the people I worked with and did group projects with, studied with, the professors I were mentors, talking to them about ideas and things. That was what I got. That was what I really enjoyed.
That's great. And you had taken on this degree middle of your career here at MSU. So you had a period of years where you worked first and then you pursued the degree. So how do you feel the degree experience maybe enhanced your career?
For me, first I learned a variety of areas. For one, because I learned more about pedagogy. I actually studied migrant workers in one of my classes and wrote a paper on that. So I learned things that I would not have learned otherwise, pretty much athletic training before. I had leadership classes, so I think it helped me become a leader. So when I, in the future moved up to be a head athletic trainer, it helped me with some of my leadership skills there. And also it taught me to be a lifelong learner and to be inquisitive. It taught me the research side of things. All that was to ask questions and then try and find the answers. And I've stuck with that my whole career. I've embraced research because of it. I really enjoyed that part of it.
Oh, that's great. And so it sounds like you've carried a lot of things from your degree experience then on through your career since.
Yeah, it's helped my career immensely. Yeah, I believe that what I learned in those classes and, like I say, the skills that you learn in those classes has really helped me.
And can you tell us a little bit about your role as head athletic trainer?
As a head athletic trainer, I oversee our staff. We have 17 certified athletic trainers, and then we have interns and grads in the kinesiology department too. And so I oversee all that, but I work primarily at football as far as the day in and day out role of taking care of injuries. But I get joy out of both parts. I get joy out of taking care of the athletes and then seeing them on the field, hopefully winning games. And then I enjoy the part of leadership and overseeing a program and trying to advance it and work with the kinesiology department on the academic side too.
Great. And you've had many achievements throughout your career. And so I'll ask you if you can to tell us the one that you might be most proud of and why.
I'll give you, can I do one? No. So I'm going to say, actually, my PhD is one of my most proud. I'm going to say my PhD is one of the things I'm most proud of because I did go back after being off for 10 years or a little bit longer. At that point, I was working as the associate head, so I had a lot of, job responsibilities. I had 2 children. And so, I went into it thinking of my backup plan to get out of athletic training in the future because there's no female role models in the country that were doing football, let alone in their 40s or 50s or whatever. So it was my plan I was going to go into academics. And so I was proud that I actually finished it because it was tough at times to keep going and get that done. And then on the athletic training side, my most proud is being a Hall of Fame member in the Michigan Athletic Trainers and the National Athletic Trainers, because that to me is the culmination of all the work you do. And my PhD is part of that. And just, all the different events I've, privilege of working in the Olympics or whatever, that's, those things all add up and make it so I got to be in the Hall of Fame. And so I'm very proud of that too.
Yeah, that's wonderful. And for all of our students who are on the front end of their careers and maybe aspire to be like you, end up in the Hall of Fame for athletic training or in whatever their particular field is, what advice would you have for them? on the
Well, I
front
would
end.
say hopefully they do have a passion for whatever they're doing. You know, if they have a passion, if you have a passion for it, it's not really hard. It's, you know, it's still work, let's be real, but it's enjoyable. And you go there every day and you want to learn or you want to get better at your craft or your research or whatever you're doing. So I think if you have a passion for it, that's important. I think being able to continue to be a lifelong learner. I mean, I did learn that through our PhD program, is to be a lifelong learner, because you know you just have to keep learning, because it keeps you going, it keeps you fresh. And then I think the connections they make. I think being connected to people is important in life, and it's hard right now with COVID.
Right.
But you know, connections are important, and that connections and collaborations with them helps you think, helps you, you know, grow. I think that's, you know, so if you can keep those connections with your mentors at Michigan State, or you got to make new connections when you go somewhere else and collaborate with people. And I say, I think that you know, that makes the joy of life, but also makes it so you progress further. You never get there alone. You get there with the help of people. And so I think it's important to have all those people around you that help you. And that's what happened to me with kinesiology department. All the mentors in that department helped me be able to teach in those classes and help me to become a better athletic trainer.
Yeah, well, that's wonderful. And we appreciate that you've been willing to connect with us in this way. This is the best way we can right now, as you know, and we're grateful for all you've done, sharing a little bit of your wisdom with our students, and we want to congratulate you on being our Professional Achievement Award winner this year, and we'll be excited to bring you there in person next year, of course. But this will give a little wisdom to this year's group, and hopefully excite everyone about their prospects moving forward, especially our seniors who are heading now into their careers. So thank you
Well,
so much.
thank you very much. I'm really honored to receive this, because obviously I love MSU and the kinesiology department. So thank you very much for this honor, and I hope to see everybody on campus soon.
Great, thanks.
Mm-mm.